Good morning. We're gonna try it like this. I'm not gonna put y'all in the cabinet because I did kind of rearrange my cabinet, so I'm thinking maybe that was where some of the sound issue is coming from. So we're gonna try this time. We'll see. I'm like at a loss as far as where the sound issues are coming from because everybody has something different. It's like there's the one that I heard the most was when I'm in the cabinet, and I'm thinking that's because I have the mic turned away. And when I'm in my office, which I don't understand that because I'm fairly close, but I don't know, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm trying, I promise. I hear y'all. I'm doing my best to figure it out. I've made sure that all of my devices are up to date. There's no updates that need to be done. I am totally at a loss as to why there might be sound issues. Unless it's on, I mean, I'm not trying to blame it and say, oh, it's not me, it's them. But unless it is on YouTube's end, I don't know. Maybe they've done an update and it's kind of messing things up. I don't know. I have no idea. Anyway, how are y'all today? We're going to try it this way. So I am going to drink my coffee. I'm going to go put my face on, fix my hair. Y'all, it's short. I got it short. I told you I was cutting it. I got it short. But I love it. So I'm going to go fix it. And I don't know if y'all like this, but the first couple days after I get it cut, my hair does not like me. It hates a haircut. But then I'll kind of get used to it, and it'll kind of, you know, it's those first couple days right after a fresh haircut. But I'm going to love it. No more ponytail. I have no more ponytail. The only ponytail I would have is on top of my head. Like pebbles. And then I'm going to show y'all what I've done to my mantle, what I have done as far as like Easter spring decor. I don't do a lot. I just do a little bit. So I'll show y'all that. Please, if you see any dust, just forgive me, give me a little bit of grace because I have tried to dust a little bit, but until we finish this project in the house, I've just accepted this is how it's going to be. And I'm going to show you a couple things I picked up yesterday at the antique store. I went a little bit early so I could go by finders keepers, and I picked up a couple things that I absolutely love. So, and I cannot believe the prices. That was the thing. Like, I loved them, but I didn't think that they would be where I would want to pay the price. But I was shocked. So, I'll show y'all that. And then I got to feed my little birds. I got some laundry going. Y'all see the box of chips? I did get my money back on them. But let me tell you something crazy about Walmart. It's crazy, but it's good on some things, but crazy on other things. So, I went in there yesterday to take the chips back. Had to pull up my receipt where I had picked them up, you know, and all that. And she said, do the return on your phone. I was like, okay. So she walked me through the steps. And then it said, no need to return them. And they credited me my money back. She said, yes. She said, this is why I wanted you to do that. If you bring them back to the store for a refund, we have to demolish and destroy them. She said, so if you have someone that you can donate them to, then do that. And I was like, okay. But if you buy any kind of food, this is how it is at our Walmart, which I'm assuming it's across the board at Walmart's. If you buy any kind of food and you return it, even unopened, sealed and everything, then they have to destroy it. The only time that didn't happen was when I bought all that, you remember all those jars of Alfredo sauce? It's because I literally returned them as soon as we picked them up. They kept them. But this box of chips has never been opened. We've done nothing to it, but they would have to destroy all of that food. So we're going to keep a couple of the flavors out that James will eat and I will eat. And the rest of them I'm giving to my daddy. There's nothing wrong with them. I got the wrong box. I got the bold flavors, which is a lot of like jalapeno cheddar Cheetos, Flamin' Hot Cheetos, you know, salt and vinegar, bold spicy Dorito. It's all the hot ones, and I don't do spicy. I don't do hot, y'all. I don't do hot. So we're gonna keep the Funyuns and the honey barbecue Fritos out of there. Twist, the honey barbecue twist Fritos. I love those. So we're gonna keep those and give the rest to my daddy. But isn't that crazy that they would destroy that whole box? And I was telling James that, he said people do some crazy things, you know. So I mean, it makes me feel safe on the consumer end of it, but it's also like, oh, how much food is being wasted because they got the wrong thing, you know. Anyway, but so that's why that box is sitting there, to remind me to take the ones out that I want and then give them to my daddy. So I slept so good last night, y'all. I slept so good. Oh my goodness, so good. I bought, okay, the neck pillow I thrifted did not work, but I had bought a pillow from Amazon that I said it didn't work. Well, I realized it had batting in it that I could take out. So I took some of it out and flattened it out some, and it worked perfectly, and I slept so good. Oh my gosh, I slept so good. So I'm feeling good today. Feeling good. Feeling good. So they ain't no telling what we're gonna get into today. But first, I gotta get this coffee in me, and then I gotta get my face on and get my hair fixed. I'm so excited to see what my hair looks like. Anyway, I'll catch up with y'all in just a little bit. You so handsome. Oh my goodness. I was 20. You so handsome. Let's go get a good nap, bub. We're lazy boy. All right, are y'all ready? 3, 2, 1. What do you think? Did I tell you it was short? Yes, it is. And do I love it? Yes, I do. This is the back. Hopefully y'all can see that, but love it. Love, love, love. Oh, I feel so free. It's amazing what a good haircut will do. Oh my goodness. Okay, now that we've got that out of the way and y'all see my new do, I'm going to share with you what I've done to my spring Easter mantle. And then just a few things I've added here and there. So let me flip the camera around and give y'all a closer look. Okay, this is what it looks like from here. And I have my beautiful scriptures and music playing. So, but this is how I've done it. And I've only just like tweaked it. I basically left it the same. So all this has pretty much stayed the same. And we have Jesus with the sheep. And then I had this extra little sheet that I put out, so I put it there. I brought out my little Easter postcard. I did add some more like of this garland just kind of in and around in the back just to kind of fill it in a little bit. But I like that Jesus is like the main focus right there because it is all about him. I have this little rabbit that I've had for years. I got him thrifting and I just love him. So I put him up here. I have this cross that I love. I painted it and I stuck it in there. And I have a little rabbit hiding here. And my little birds are scattered about. And that is how I've done my mantle. Basically, just using what I already had up there and just tweaking it a bit. So that is my spring Easter mantle. And I love it. I absolutely love it. And I love this. That is my favorite right there. Okay, and then over here, I did switch out all of my books. I've showed y'all that. But I did bring out my little crosses. I have one up here. This is Fate, and I love that it's with the white dove. And then I added one to this little vignette, He Lives. And I love that little vignette. Very simple, but it gets the point across. And that's all I've done on the bookcases as far as like changing anything up. Now down here, this little basket, I had this chicken here. He's not gonna stay here, but I did take him off my mantle, but until we get the dining room done, that's where he's gonna stay for now. But I put these beautiful little violets that I thrifted, and I have another little postcard with a little nest and a book, and that's just what I've done there. That's some of my filling has fell out of my little nest on the floor right there. I need to get that up. Now, I didn't do this on purpose, but I'm kind of liking the books there. I'm gonna be using them probably in my hutch, but you know how that's going right now. So we're gonna just, it looks very organic to me. I mean, it might just look out of place and messy to some, but it's really not bothering me, so there you go. Over here, that's that cute little daffodil picture that I thrifted, so I've put it there. Just added some tulips. And up here, that's that beautiful green rusty urn. I put it here. These little lambs are the ones I got from Hobby Lobby last year. I did paint their noses because they had them orange and I didn't like that. And then that is a figurine I thrifted. Another picture of the shepherd. And then that is my beautiful dolly that I recently got. And I just like that. And then here's another one of the crosses I just stuck in there, and it says love. And that's pretty much all I've done as far as like in here on my bookcases for spring and Easter. For my coffee table, I did add my bust of Jesus. And I do have this that little nest with some eggs. And then I have my tulips. And that's all I've done here. And I really like that. I added those little rabbits. I think I showed y'all that already. I've just put those little rabbits there by the green book to signify spring. So that's what I've done there. Haven't done anything else, but I really like that. And other than, you know, changing out my curtains, which I shared. I need to fix that when it was blowing in the wind. And changing out my pillows. That's really all I've done as far as spring, Easter, and I probably won't do anything else. It's just that little bit. It's not too much, but I really enjoy it, and so that's what I've done. So now let me show y'all what I got yesterday at the antique store. Oh my gosh, I'm still like can't believe it. So let's go over to the dining room. I did share that I have this little Hello Spring sign there. I've done that in my kitchen, and I changed out my little courier knives print to a spring print, and I have a little terracotta. This is one of those little place card holders from Hobby Lobby. I just pulled the little piece out that, you know, you're supposed to put the card in, and it looks like a little terracotta pot of some lavender. And that's it. All right, now to the dining table. Okay, so I go in Finders Keepers. Do y'all hear that echo in here? It's because my walls are empty. Anyway, I went in Finders Keepers in Biloxi before my hair appointment and walked around. And I walked around. I spotted this when I went in there, and I didn't pick it up. I walked around and I thought about it the whole entire time. So I was like, okay, I'm getting it. Because the price was just amazing. And I'm gonna share with you what it is. And this is it. Look at this beautiful bowl. It's got the crown stamp. And it was priced for $24 as is. And I looked around and the only thing I could see was the crack. But I mean, I even felt it, and it's, I mean, I'm not gonna use it except for decor. I paid $24 for this. I was like, what? Because I've paid way more than that for smaller bowls. And I loved the blue, the brown. I thought the brown would really tie in well with my my whole home and my dining room and everything that we're doing. And the blue, I'm liking incorporating blues and stuff. So yeah, $24 for this big old huge bowl that I could put on my head. That's how big it is. I guess I'm saying I have the big head. Anyway, yes. And then I picked it up and I was looking around in the booth, and this caught my eye, and I was like, what? And I found this butter pat. Now it does have a chip here on the edge, but y'all know I don't care about that. I mean, can you even see it? It's so tiny. I don't even care about that. But I found this butter pat and it was $2. And I'm assuming because it had the chip. And I was like, yes, please, and thank you. So that was my 2 items that I got yesterday, and I cannot wait to incorporate them. Oh, I do see a chip right here on this bowl, right here. Who cares? I don't care. I mean, I'm the one that buys rusty, crusty stuff, and I will definitely buy this for $24 as is, yes, all day long. So, yeah, that was my little haul from the antique store. So, now I've got to get in there and swap my laundry over. And I'm trying to think, do I want to go to the thrift store? I do want to go to the thrift store. Am I going to go to the thrift store is more like it. Probably. Oh, let me tell you what I've done. Do y'all remember my little bookcase that I just thrifted? Well, some of y'all had the idea, and I totally agreed because I'd already had that idea. So it's like, yes, great minds thinking alike. We're all thinking alike. I have ordered the contact paper that looks like the old newspaper. It's similar to the one I used in my hutch, but this one is a little bit different. But I've ordered it, and I'm going to take the back of that shelf off, and I'm going to put the contact paper on it. And then I'm going to put it back on the bookcase, and I'm going to take that to my booth and style it. So my contact paper is supposed to be here tomorrow. So I'm real excited about it. And I think I'll have enough that I can have extra in case I need it. But yes, that's what I'm going to be doing to the little bookcase. And I'll share all that when I get it. When I get the paper and when I start to do it, I'll share all that. And also, some of y'all are like, telling me I needed to spray paint or paint. I didn't say spray paint, y'all said paint. The window box is a different color, and I agree, I'm gonna try it. I've got one here. I just left that one in the booth just in case somebody wanted it. But I've got one here that I'm going to paint white. And as soon as this wind and weather will allow it, I'm going to get that done. But it is on my list of things to do. It's just, it's so windy. It was so windy this morning. I was sitting in the recliner and I heard this loud thing on the front porch, and it had knocked over my, what is that bucket called? I forget every time. Anyway, my bucket that I recently thrifted that I put my fern in, it had knocked it over. And so I realized that's what the noise was when I went out to feed my little birds. I took away a feeder in the front yard. I'm trying to get them back into my backyard now that we're gonna be out there a little bit more. So I just have 2 in the front yard, and I filled up my feeders in the backyard. So hopefully they'll start, you know, gravitating back there, and I can enjoy them when I'm sitting on the back porch or just in the backyard working in the flower beds. All right, I have talked your head off enough. I've showed you the do. I'm gonna turn around just in case that footage I got was not good enough where you could see the hair in the back. I know some of y'all asked me what kind of cut I have. It's a stacked bob, but I got her to cut it really, really short in the back. But it's really like a angled bob stack. So, but let me turn around so you can see the back, just in case that footage I got a while ago was not good enough. So this is the back. This is from the side. And then this is this side. And then I do always like to tuck it. So, yes. All right, let me go get my laundry switched over. I'm so glad to be feeling better. I think it is a combination of good night's sleep, a new do, and that just makes me feel so good. So, let me go get my laundry switched over and we'll see what we get into next. Okay. Buster talked me into going to the thrift store. Y'all, it is chilly outside. I just had this t-shirt on and I walked outside and I was like, oh no, but it's not cold enough for a jacket. So I am loving this thrifted shirt. I want to say it's a Wrangler shirt. It's that soft denim. And I just throw this over when I just need a little extra something on my arms. So I'm sure y'all seen me in this quite a bit, but I use it as a jacket. Anyway, we're going to run to the thrift store, just the one local to me, and see if we can find anything and get him out. He's kind of been cooped up inside this week, so gonna get him out a little bit, and I'll catch up with y'all in a little bit. All right, how many people had these in your home or know someone who had them in your home or had them in their home? $2.99 a piece. Oh my gosh, it just brought back so many memories. So we're in the thrift store. I'm trying to get a little bit of footage for y'all. I hope y'all enjoy the little bit I was able to get. I was thinking, okay, it's going to be good. Not a lot of people down the aisles. I can do it. And after these first 2 aisles, it was like everybody was in the back of the store. So I am so sorry, but I tried to get what I could. Now, this mirror was gorgeous, and it was so heavy, y'all. $12.99. I thought it was a very good price, but like I said, it was so heavy. But can y'all just imagine it gold? I could. I smiled when I found this piece. I think my mama used to have a shelf exactly like this one. If I'm not mistaken, she did. Whew, I'm windblown, but I'm back home, and I have a great thrift haul to share with y'all. And I also need to share with y'all, while I was at the thrift store, I saw a product or an item that I already purchased and did a flip on and forgot to put it out with my spring and Easter decor. So I've done that, and I'll share that after we get through with the thrift haul. But I have some goodies to share. So we'll just start with this bag. I got this. I love this. This is one of my favorite faux plants because it just looks so real, feels so real. And I paid $2.99 for it, and I just love to stick these places, and then you can stick like you can stick different plants in it. It just looks so real to me. And so when I seen this, I picked it up for $2.99. That was a good deal, I thought. Okay, I got these two little lampshades. I love the colors of them, and you'll see why I got these. Well, first of all, if I can find them and they're really great prices and in good condition, I pick them up because, you know, we always making lamps out of stuff. So I did pick these up, but I found a couple things that we may need at least one of these on. So just keep that in mind. And then I found another one of these. It's very dirty, but again, I'm always finding oil lamps maybe that need a globe. So I picked this up, and I'm going to add it to my little stash because it will get used. And that was like $2.99, which was crazy because one they had over there in the lamp section, just the globe, they wanted like $6 for. And then this one was on the candle aisle where they have all the candle holders, and it was $3. Make it make sense. Anyway. All right. The next bag. I picked this up. I like the size and shape of it and the color. I'm thinking I might add it in my bathroom over the door. I'm not sure, but I really liked it. And I'm going to hold it up there and kind of see what it looks like. And I was saying the bathroom, the front bathroom, because, or maybe even our bathroom. We'll see. But I just thought this was so cute. And it was $3.99. Great condition. So I'm going to try and see what that looks like. So we'll see about that. I found this. Y'all know we're making a lamp out of it. This sucker is heavy. This is really, really heavy. So we're going to be making a lamp out of this. Now this is plastic, but the rest of it is extremely heavy. So this is why I was thinking either, I'm thinking no on that one, but possibly this one. But then again, I may need a little bit bigger lampshade. But this will be turning into a lamp and go into my booth. And then I also found this that matches it, which I'm probably going to turn into a lamp. And I was really thinking like this and even this, which I might be doing this. But yeah, this we're going to be making into a lamp and it'll be going in my booth. And oh, I got this phone cover. I'm gonna try it on my phone. It's still in the package, brand new. It's a coach. I know it's not a real coach, but it's like leather, and it'll fit my phone. The only thing is, I need to make sure it'll still connect to the magnet, because I'm returning a phone case I bought because it would not do that. But this may. I don't know, it may not. But if it doesn't, I'll just stick it in my booth and sell it. But I really need it to stick to the magnet. And I'm thinking this is probably not going to do it now that I get a good feel of it. But that's okay. Like I said, I can just stick it in the booth if it doesn't work. Okay. All right. We're not done yet. No, we're not. Moving on. I picked up 2 of these. Are these not the cutest pillows? And I have 2 just alike. They're beautiful. And I'm going to stick them up. And I'll bring them out and put them in my booth for Valentine's Day. I just think they are adorable. I actually love them for myself. But I'm going to stick them in the booth. They're just the cutest things. So cute. So I got 2 of those just alike. Here's the other one. All right, I picked up these. It's 2 pillow shams. But I really, really liked them because to me they say spring, summer, and I just think they're beautiful. So I picked these up. I'm going to stick them in my booth. I just think they're so pretty. It's a pair of them. So we'll see. I have pretty good luck selling pillow shams. So I'm gonna try these. We'll see. Now I picked this pillow up for myself. I'm gonna put it on my front porch. I think it is beautiful, but I'm gonna put it on the front porch to kind of bring in some color. Isn't it pretty? This is like, you can see it's been embroidered. It's too pretty to put outside, isn't it? I really like it though. Oh, this is why I'm putting it outside. It's got stains on it. So there's no way I could put it in my booth to sell, but I can put it on the porch. And it'll bring in all those pretty spring colors. So, and then this is the last thing I got. It's a pair of curtain panels. And y'all, I got these to hang up in my booth to kind of start slowly bring in. I'm going to get rid of the dark green ones. I waited till after St. Patrick's Day. But I think this will kind of brighten that area up They're absolutely beautiful, but I was also thinking, I wonder what this fabric would look like on my chair and stool in my bedroom. I don't know, but these are absolutely beautiful. And so I'm gonna hang them up in my booth when I give it a little makeover next week. So I'm excited about that. But I've got to find a fabric store, so I can get me some. Y'all got me wanting the striped fabric for my chair and my little stool in there. I may go in there and see. I think the white would be a little too much. Maybe if it was a cream and these colors. So pretty though, isn't it? But that is my thrift haul. It's not too bad at all. I'm very happy with it. I'm so glad I found the teapot because they sell like hotcakes when I can make them and put them in there. So now let me go in there and show y'all the item that I had forgotten about until I seen it in the thrift store. And they had another one, the same material. It was a ceramic piece, but it was Jesus with a little lamb beside him, and he was holding a little child, and then a little child was standing beside him. I almost got that, but I was like, no. But let me go show you the piece that it reminded me of, and so I've styled it real quick. Y'all remember this piece that I made to look like brass? Jesus praying in the garden. So I've put it there. Y'all, please don't overlook all that dust. But isn't that beautiful? So I've put it there. Now I want to see what this fabric would look like in my bedroom. Although I want it for my curtains in my booth, you know, maybe afterwards I can put it in here. Let me see. That's pretty, isn't it? Oh, I don't know. I think that white's throwing me off. I think if it was more of a, you know, a khaki color, a little bit darker than this, or maybe a little bit lighter than that. That's pretty though, isn't it? Ooh. Hold on. Oh, I don't know. I kind of like it. Surely I'm not the only one that does this. I kind of like it. Is it too much though? Y'all let me know. I'm still going to use them as curtains, and then after I take them down, I could always do this with them. But in the meantime, I'm going to try to find a different fabric. I've got a couple trips coming up, so maybe I can find some fabric, but that is pretty, isn't it? Y'all just have to let me know your thoughts on it. I like the brown because it ties in the furniture. I like the blues because it ties in it's the same shade of blue. There's this light blue here. The green is the soft green. And the khaki color. It's just that white that's kind of throwing me off. All right. Y'all let me know your thoughts on that. Okay, so now I'm going to see what this would look like over the door in the guest bath. And the reason I picked this bath is because this door is smaller. So it's not as wide up there. So I was thinking, what would that look like? Ugh. I think I like it. I think I'm going to put it up there. It'll kind of mimic, what I have going on over the shower. I can put it over this door. So I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to do it. So let me go find some nails and hang that up there. Okay. I like it. Yep. I like it. As I suspected, this will not work because it will not allow the magnet to attach. So I'll put this in my booth. And this is the one I'm returning because it did the same thing. But look at this cute little phone case. Is that not adorable? But it won't let the magnet attach. So I'm gonna have to return that. But this Coach one, I guess I'll just stick it in my booth. Maybe somebody will want it. It's a nice one. I don't think it's like a legit Coach. It's probably a knockoff, but anyway. All right, y'all, that's all I got today. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. I'm sorry I had to take a few days off, but you know, it's just the way it happens sometimes. But maybe we'll be back at it since I'm feeling like myself again. So I love y'all, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.